Hey everyone, it is Sunday, September 1st. Of course, as soon as I start to speak, that happens. So, after my last video, I was like, Jenny, you've got to get on the ball, you got to get caught up on some of these crochet projects. So, since, when did I make a video? Okay, Thursday, Friday? Anyways, I have made all the clouds for the Jada blankets. There's 18 clouds here. Okay, that wasn't that hard, but still took a little bit. And I decided, okay, I've got to go ahead and finish this Study of Planet Earth blanket. So I did. But I just felt like it was a little small. Bigger than a baby blanket, but kind of a small lap blanket. So I added 3 rows of double crochet plus a row of single crochet because, well, first of all, whenever I put on a border, I always put on a row of single crochet that's going to be the same color as the border. So that was my reasoning behind that. But I will show you. Oh, and when I added the 3 rows, I did back loops only because there's a part of the blanket, I'll show you right here. This is all single crochet, all this red stuff. It's single crochet, back loops only. So I thought when I did the double crochet, I would also do just back loops only. So it kind of would match a little bit. Anyways, it's all done. I will put a picture in the video. It's a little warped. I don't care. I'm not gonna block it or anything. It's fine. The girl's just gonna use it for a lap blanket, I'm sure. So I'm giving it to my next door neighbor's, one of her grandkids. And then I just have one more Afghan to come up with for the grandkids over there. And I'm done with the Afghans. Now I might make this one again, but not until next year, because I want to get all those Jada blankets off my plate and just move on to other projects. Hey everyone, it's September 2nd, Monday, Labor Day. So yesterday I gave that Study of Planet Earth blanket to my next door neighbor. So that's off my plate. And now I'm working on one of the 2 cancer blankets, well, you know, for the cancer kids. So I'll show you one that I'm working on, and I will get it done in the next 2 or 3 days. And then I'll ship it off. Actually, if I can get it done by Wednesday, I can ship it Wednesday, which would be really nice. So it's pink. It looks like this. And it's about 40 inches wide, and I'll make it about 60 inches tall. So that'll be good. So, let me tell you, you don't want to be working on Afghans when it's 90 degrees outside, which it is 90, well, it's, gosh, how hot is it outside? I will tell you. We had a heat warning last night till 8 o'clock because it was so hot. Let me see. It's 95. And tomorrow is supposed to be 95, Wednesday 98, Thursday 98, which means it'll be over 100, Friday 96, and then we start a slight cooling trend where we can get back into the 80s. So yeah. I also wanted to add that this blanket is not pink because of cancer, but it's just pink for a girl. It's pink and purple and white. And some of the white that I'm using, let me see if I can find one. it's not, it's an old brand. Oh, here we go. This Windtuck, and it is 100% DuPont Orlon acrylic. And this yarn, so here this is kind of stretchy. I don't know. So I'm just throwing it into the blanket to use it up. Hello everyone. It is Thursday, September 5th. And I finished another Afghan. I finished the pink one. It's going to the cancer ward for the kids. So I washed it last night. I put a purple, well it's backwards, put a purple border on it. This is the border is made with the Caron 1-pounder, I think lavender. Anyways, so I washed it last night. Feels pretty soft. Certainly that scratchiness is gone. And what you know, my sister calls me. Okay, so quick little phone call with my sister. Anyhow, back to this blanket. I'm going to insert a picture of it right here so you can see the whole thing. It's approximately 4 feet by 5 feet, I think. Anyways. Okay, so far this week, I think I have completed two Afghans. So those are 2 finished objects. I already gave the Study Planet Earth to my next door neighbor, and this I will package off and send this next week. And I haven't gone any further on this little waffle stitch one. I have to say, I might frog it. Not because there's anything wrong with it, but after doing the waffle stitch, I'm kind of bored with it. I just don't even know if it takes longer to do than, say, Crystal Waves or the corner to corner. Just takes a little bit longer, and I don't know. I'm just bored with it. So I might rip it out. I think, however, if I had cotton yarn, I would be willing to do this in like a small hot pad or a kitchen scrubby or something, because it would be really good for that. But I don't stock cotton yarn, so anyways, yeah, I'm like 100% acrylic, and a huge percentage of Caron 1-pounders and lots of Red Heart. Oh, and my friend who frequents the thrift stores found 2 1-pounders. One is Caron and the other is the Lion Brand Pound of Love, and she got them for 75 cents each. So yay! I got two more things of yarn. I'm sort of on a yarn buying freeze, except if I run out of white, then I buy white. But I really just feel a need to use up a lot of my yarn. So when you make amigurumi, you don't go through it very fast. When you make an Afghan, you go through a lot of it. And I know I still have one more Afghan to come up with for my next door neighbor, but we shall see. Yeah, I have to find something that just like says, okay, that's the one I want to do. Anyhow, let's see, what else is there in the crochet world? Oh, I know. I want to ask those of you who have a yarn winder this question. For example, okay, this is this is a Cairn 1-pounder that I had wound up, part of it, and I had used it in this, in the border of this blanket. Well, of course, after you use it, then it becomes real floppy and squishy, and do you just rewind it? I've been rewinding them. Well, that becomes a lot of extra work, if you're constantly rewinding your cakes that you make. So I was just wondering how some of you handle that. So, for example, I use this. This is the sunflower in the Cairn 1-pounder, and I rewound it after I was done because it was really loose and floppy. And so right now I just have my yarn winder. You can't see it, but it's just attached to my desk, and I guess that's where it will stay for a while because I keep using these things and needing to rewind them. Yeah, after I was done with all this pink, and by the way, this darker pink, which is this Craft Smart, I went through like 2 of the Never Enough rolls, and this is all I had left, just a little bit, which is probably about 5 or 6 rows of this. Anyhow, I guess I don't have a whole lot of yarny stuff this time. So now I'm going to go back to work on the Jada blankets, I guess, and an amigurumi that I had started about a month ago, and I put it aside, and yeah, we will see. So I will, oops, I'm always forgetting. It is crochet meme time! And I hope you all have a great rest of the day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.